When you take a tour around the city of Detroit, you'll find colorful murals inside coffee shops and on the outside of stories-tall buildings. And as we wrap up Black History Month, we want to spotlight the artists exporting Detroit culture through these distinct artworks. Tashif Turner is the man behind the murals, known as to the streets as Sheefy McFly. He's Sheefy, and thank you for joining us.
What up, though? Thanks for having me.
I've taken a style prompt from you, and I was just saying, wearing sunglasses in the studio actually makes a lot of sense.
You feel me? The lights everywhere.
These lights are intense, but these are falling off because they're not mine. But it's really wonderful to have you here. So tell us about what you do, because it's not just murals. You do so much more than that.
Definitely. Born and raised Detroiter, multi-hyphenated artist. So I do murals, I paint on canvas, I DJ, I produce, I rap as well. Just a reflection of my city in all different mediums.
And some people have said you're sort of like the ambassador of Detroit when it comes to your work. Would you say that's an accurate description?
I'll say that's accurate. I like to think of myself as the Renaissance man, you know, cultural ambassador here.
I love that. And how does that art, influence, what influences your art and music?
It's definitely like I'm feeling like I'm writing in my journal, and I'm writing my perspective to really showcase that you can be Black and you can be an artist. I feel like in a lot of ways, me growing up, we didn't really have a lot of outlets. So I feel like just me being an example really helps a lot, for the youth and everything.
And do you feel like you really, explore the Black culture in your work?
Definitely, because that's what I am. I am Black culture, so that's all I know. So that's what I really exude, and I really try to show that in my murals, using a subtext and, things that we see every day, in Detroit, so they know Detroit never left. We still here.
So we see the Detroit Never Left mural right there. Is this,
yeah.
I mean, do you have like a signature look? I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like bold colors. It kind of reminds me of Keith Haring.
Definitely. So like I got a character in there called Jit Man. I was inspired by Keith Haring's movement. I see like a lot of his work, and he was inspired by hieroglyphics as well. So I really tried to take the signature Jit pose, it's a Detroit dance, and then immortalized it using Keith Haring's style. So you see like the action lines and everything like that. I do that in my pieces a lot to pay homage to Keith.
That's so cool. It looks like it's in motion, and I love how that's so obvious to people who know that work.
Definitely.
And, you can definitely tell that that's his inspiration right there. So what do you want people to take away from your work?
Just a piece of me, just humbly a piece of me. I just feel grateful every day that I can wake up and do what I love, and so I just try to shed light and be an example, so as long as people feel me and what they listen to or what they see, I feel like I've done the right thing.
And when you see your work around the city, like when you just see it right there on a building, how does that make you feel?
Now lately, since it's been like 10, 15 years, I've just really been doing murals. It's been setting in like, wow, like this is a part of history now, this is the breath of the city. Kids wake up every day, they walk to school and they see this, it's a part of somebody's livelihood, and it's an honor. It's definitely an honor. So it's really been sinking in that I'm one of the city's greatest.
That's wonderful. You're leaving your footprint around, your handprints rather,
Definitely.
around all over the city. How many murals have you done?
At least 25 for sure.
25. And where are the areas? Is it just all
Eastern Market. I got a few in Southwest Detroit. I got a few Rosedale Park. I did the roller ring downtown 3 years in a row, so that was like there, but it didn't stay there, but I consider that one of my best. I got a few in North End. I just did a residency in Bosnia and Bihać, so I painted like a 6-story building in Bihać.
Wow.
Shout out to Bosnia, you feel
so
me?
Cool.
I got some in Flint, all around, Brooklyn, Michigan, all around.
And finally, when young artists see people like you, it's like, wow, he's made it, he's done it, and it's so easy to like look at the finished product and be like, wow, but there's so much work that goes into making it.
Definitely.
What would you say to them?
You got to keep hustling like you never made it. Like in my mind, I haven't made it. Like I wake up every day working, so I work just as hard as I started. So I feel like I do that as long as I'm living, as long as I'm breathing. You got to work hard.
And that's advice for anyone, right? It's advice
Definitely.
for anyone in any industry. Thanks so much, Sheefy, for
Thanks
being
for
here.
having me.
I appreciate it.